Hey everybody, it's Bob.
And Ash.
And weekly garage sales, and we found all kinds of stuff. Actually, not really. We only went to a couple. Next weekend is our community sale, and so I'm having a big garage sale. I need to clear stuff out, and I need to make room. Right now, my storage space for the items I'm selling is bursting, so I need to make some extra room. So I'm trying not to bring too much stuff in because this is going to be a busy week, just trying to get the other stuff out. But next week we'll actually have a sales video versus a garage, well, it'll be a garage sale video, just going the other way. So, first thing we found was a couple bats. I paid $10 for all three of them, basically. This is, what the heck is it?
Bats?
Yeah, I know it's a bat. Oh, it's a Easton SX71. And then we got a Worth C405P. And those are both softball bats, adult size or, youth, big kid size. This is a little T-ball bat. It's a Louisville Slugger TPX. I actually got really excited when I looked this up because I didn't put in whatever. There's another number that goes on. It's the TB93. So yeah, when the TPX comes up, you see like $500 bats, $600 bats. So I was like, whoa, this is really cool. And then I found that the model number, and it goes down to about $20. But whatever, it's all good.
Making the money back, please.
Yeah. Next up, please don't swing that around. We got a tech clock. It's a micrometer. Didn't pay much for it, so not too super exciting. But and then, Ash, did you find anything?
Yes, I did. I found a few things. So number one, there's like this mirror, and I honestly just picked it up, and the dude was like, "It's yours." So I have this really old, cool mirror now.
Looks like it's an I Love Lucy mirror. She doesn't know what that is.
Not at all.
She has no clue.
Anyway, the next thing is this crystal pencil holder. It's pretty cool. And then there's two of these vintage pictures.
Old timies?
Yeah. And one of them says, "Be My Love 1862.
I mean, they're not from 1862, but they're kind of cool. They got that vintage look to them.
Yeah.
Then we have the limited edition Ultimate Matrix collection. And it's got like 10 DVDs and a Neo figurine in it. Doesn't sell for as much as I thought, but I only paid $5, so it'll be fine. Next, I only paid $2 for this, so I wasn't too worried about it. I didn't look it up. Usually I look them up with the VCR. This one's the Emerson VCR 4003A. I don't even know if it works. Probably doesn't. If it doesn't, I'll just go in my garage sale for like 50 cents or something. But I've been buying those a little bit again just because they have been selling for me, but I actually don't like shipping those things. They're a pain in the butt. Then we still have the garage sale. A couple guys kind of do similar to what I do. And so I just kind of picked through the cool stuff. And so the first thing we got was this service writing tablet. And it's got the Army logo on there. This looks very World War II-ish to me. So I went ahead and I threw it in. And one of the reasons I grabbed it is because there's a whole bunch of writing in it. So when I was in the military, early 90s, they gave us a journal that we could, actually do journaling or writing home. I think this was probably the predecessor to that. I don't know if they still do it, but it was pretty cool. So so I grabbed that, and I refused to even look at what it said just because I was like, I want to see what it is. It turns out it's actually a bunch of poems, and this is from 43, June of 1943. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Some of the poems are copied from Stars and Stripes. It looks like some are originals. I'm going to do some more research. There might be value there. There might not. Either way, I think it's just a cool piece of history. And I got this photo of a bomber group from plane 229, the Ruptured Duck. And this actually is an original photo. Official Air Corps photography, Base Photo Laboratory. So that's an authentic photo of a World War II bomber. Thought that was really neat. Then the class photo, large class photo from 1942. And then there was something else in here, and the guy, I told him and he didn't care. But there's another photo that's in here that I haven't been able to get out. And given the condition of the tube, we're just going to damage the tube. Alright, there we go. So what the heck is this?
Sorry.
It is another large class photo.
That looks like the...
Then what's interesting is there's actually even another one that's wrapped up in here. So this one has a couple pretty good folds in it. Well, there we go. That one is now freed. You can open that one.
Yay.
Ooh, that one's cool. That one's...
Oh.
Yeah. So this one's got a piece of artillery in it. And this one says Burton MacDougall. I don't know. But 4th Platoon, August 1942. Fort Knox. So, yeah, I love that stuff. Old military stuff like that's super cool. Next thing, we're just going to kind of say, I got this from them. I didn't go through this because I thought this was just kind of interesting stuff. And this is like a bunch of old little teeny cards. Don't really know a heck of a lot of what's in here.
Bag.
Again, believe it or not, I've actually sold these before where it's like, this is an old Valentine's. And this is an old Valentine's. Probably not dated. It just says made in the USA. I am filled with ecstasy when only you look at me. Okay, but I've actually sold stuff like this before, and it's actually sold.
This one's really cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
It's all clear sailing, my Valentine. Now this, and then the little dude actually moves back and forth. And then so does the different parts of it. But that is over. Yeah, so it's an old sailing ship. And then the sails and the sailor move around. So that's pretty cool. Again, not dated. Just really neat stuff. I love old stuff like this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Here's an old fold open one. Oops, I'm sorry. Here's an old fold open one that I haven't seen this type of card around in years.
Hey, you're gonna like this one.
Oh yeah, this is a neat postcard from Birdman Training with Machine Guns. That's an old postcard. Let's see, Series 595. Nope, doesn't tell me anything about it.
So after that, it was $5.90.
No, I just.
This has a
Oh, yeah.
stamp on it.
Yeah, here's an old good luck postcard. It's got stamps, so that was sent home. I know that they buy from estates, and they do a lot of. The guys I bought this from buy from estates, and they do a lot of storage units. So I'm pretty sure this stuff all came from a storage unit. But it's pretty neat. I like the old. That's an old greeting card for Christmas. If I don't see a lot, this is printed in Germany and it's embossed. It has the embossing. If I don't see a lot of value in them, these are actually fun to send to people now because it gets everybody's attention because all of a sudden they're like, "What the hell is that?" Because you don't see anything like it. I mean, here's an Easter postcard.
Really cool.
I actually have a feeling these are some old postcards. And there was a big postcard collection there, but everything I looked at in that collection was actually newer stuff. So I just kind of ignored it. Here's a birthday postcard, birthday greetings. But this actually looks like Art Nouveau. Oh, here we go, Chandler. This postcard. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Here. So this postcard, like I said, it looks like Art Nouveau to me, which I'm pretty sure it is. Because it's dated 1913. So this is, 100 and plus years old. 107, 8 years old now, so. And like, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all going to be around that time period. 100 years each.
It's a really old note.
Oh yeah?
Let's read this. If I can read cursive. I don't think I can read cursive.
You can't read cursive. You're a Gen Z or whatever the hell that is.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, this is another one that's really cool. Printed in Germany of George Washington. This could easily
Dear sir,
be 100 years
I
old.
want to study and see. Keep that.
Let's see. Go to. This is a note letter to a priest. I want to study and see if something was
1914.
okay. We're gonna. I actually can't read this. It's not terribly clear. I think if I sit down, but I'm not gonna do it on tape. I think if I sit down and I really look through this, I could figure out what it says. It's not terrible. It's just not super clear writing, but
It's from 1914.
yeah. And the reason I grabbed this bag is because everything I saw in this bag looked to be older stuff. Maybe not super valuable stuff, but you don't have to have super valuable stuff. Again, another really cool postcard. This one's from 1914. What do you got?
This picture reminds me of that TikTok sound. Randall, there's a cow outside. This is a cow farm. Chris is gonna be cows outside. It's a cow farm.
Okay. And this is easily 100 years old. So yeah, and Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. So this is an old. Yeah, it's a Georgie Porgy poem. Oh, it's a Valentine's Day card. It's printed in Germany. And then it has a little stand-up thing on the back. This one easily, if you look close at it, it's cool. It's going to be 100 years old.
This one's really cool.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
So this is a old store photo with them posing in the store. I like old photos. I'm totally a sucker for them. The biggest reason I actually, no.
What?
Okay, well I thought I got a post-mortem one of a child, but I don't think it is. I think that the baby's just looking away.
What's a postmortem?
Back in the day, in order to have that memory of your child after if you lost a baby and they passed away, they would dress them all up and then take a photo of them.
That's horrifying.
Well, that's how they remembered their loved ones. Okay, you're mixing pictures up. There's just some interesting ones. This looks almost like an old class photo. I wish. Yeah, and this is like a whole church thing. Unfortunately, there's no reference as to where they're from or anything. But these are some really neat photos. I mean, stuff like this. And then there's quite a few cabinet cards, which, as we all know, cabinet cards aren't terribly valuable, but Ooh, ouch.
What? What?
Scary looking. That must have been a Halloween cabinet card. Have you taken into account the history of cabinet cards? It's really or photographs. It's really interesting to see how much trouble people went through in order to get photographs. That's why they're all dressed up, because it was a big thing. One of the reasons I grabbed this is because I was hoping there'd be more of these. This is an old tintype photo, which, as you can hear.
I have one.
Okay, cool. So these are photos on metal. So little boy. We got some adults, and these are look to be Victorian era, probably 1880s. You can tell by the background.
There's a few more postcards too.
No, that's cabinet card. But no cabinet card.
Okay.
So yeah, the rest in here are all cabinet cards.
What is that?
These I'm never a huge fan of getting my hands on. I do get them. You know what? No, this is an original one. Okay, so for those of you who do not know what this would be if you lost a family member, usually a child, during World War II. And they would come in 1, 2, 3, 4, however many you needed. So you could have a whole strip. And so every single person who died in World War II would get a star. So if you had 2 stars, you'd lost 2 children. You had 3 stars, 3 children. I'm not a huge fan of getting these just because of what they represent. It means somebody died. A lot of times they're actually, this is applied to a window. Usually they're cloth and you'd hang them. I've never seen one of these like this, so it's kind of unique. But yeah, that's what that is. That's to symbolize those whom you had lost in World War II. Yeah, it's they're pretty sad. I've gotten them. I get them in the States now and again where I'll get like 3 stars or something. It's like, what kind of hell did that family have to go through? So anyhow, oh, absolute last thing we got was these are a pair of Nike shoes. They're worn, they're used, but they have a couple scuffs. I think I can clean them up. I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't like selling sneakers very much. There's way too much drama involved with it, I found personally. Usually I just clean them up, put a cheap price on them, throw them on auction. So like these, I'll clean them up, probably put $29.99 plus shipping, and we'll see what we get. So right now, that is what we got for the weekend. Will be our next video will be the garage sale that we are having next weekend. So that's all there is. Thanks so much. Bye.